In the quiet suburb of Elmwood, a peculiar event unfolded. A boy and his friends, engrossed in the world of Fortnite on their PC, found reality bending in unprecedented ways. Without warning, a vortex of pixels and code enveloped them, pulling them into the very game they were playing. Their world had been swapped for the vibrant and unpredictable terrain of Fortnite. No longer were they mere players. They had become characters in the game, their fate tied to the outcome of a squad game. This was no ordinary match, it was a fight for their return to reality. The team found themselves soaring through the sky, the wind whistling in their ears. With a sudden jolt, they landed on the verdant fields of Pleasant Park. They quickly armed themselves, their fingers instinctively reaching for the familiar controls. The thrill of the game was amplified tenfold. It was no longer just about winning, it was about survival. The circle started to close in, a looming threat that they had once shrugged off as mere game mechanics. Now, it was a tangible, terrifying entity. The storm was closing in, and they had to outrun it. The adrenaline was pumping as they sprinted, their hearts pounding in sync with the ticking clock. Their squad was not alone in this fight. Enemies lurked around every corner, their bullets now a tangible threat. Each shot echoed in the ears, the noise accompanied by the fear of being hit. They fought back, their teamwork and strategy coming into play. The virtual battlefield tested their mettle, pushing them to their limits. Their squad against another, the circle closing in, making the battlefield smaller and smaller. Their hearts pounded in their chests, their palms sweaty on the controls. They had one shot at this, one opportunity to claim victory and return to their reality. The last enemy fell, their structure crumbling beneath them, and the words, "Victory Royale," lit up the screen. The boys cheered, their relief palpable. The vortex of pixels and code enveloped them once more, pulling them back to their reality. Their screens blinked back to the familiar Fortnite lobby, their characters standing victorious. Despite the fear and the tension, they had emerged victorious. They had faced the challenges, fought the battles, and won. They had turned their predicament into an adventure, a memory that they would carry with them. They had learned that even in the face of the unbelievable, they could rely on each other, and together, they could overcome anything. And so, our story concludes, with the boy and his friends back in their world, their adventure in Fortnite, nothing more than a memory. But every time they boot up their PCs, every time they enter a new match, they'll remember the adventure they lived, the battles they fought, and the victory they achieved. And they'll know that they're not just players, they're survivors, they're warriors, they're champions.